What's up, guys? We're looking at the modern relationship chaos, manipulative behavior, and social dynamics. Let's get into it.
Here's what I've learned being single 7 months after being in a relationship for 4 years that should have left earlier. First of all, take your time. If you don't want to talk to a single male, you don't need to. But if you do, then do it and have fun with it. It doesn't need to be serious. It's not like high school. Just because you're hanging out with someone, you don't need to make things official. It's what you want to make of it. My personal favorite part is being independent. I am so independent now. I actually prefer to be alone sometimes, which couldn't be me before. I'm not afraid to stay in. I'm not afraid to go out. I do whatever I want to do. I am so content being alone. I have so much fun alone. I've learned so much about myself that I didn't know before. Also, am learning to love myself and truly myself. Have my energy back. I'm attracting good energy because my energy is good. I'm so confident. I'm so happy. And my friendships are the strongest they've ever been because I don't have negative energy affecting me anymore. So you only have to worry about yourself. Nice to not worry about what someone else is doing and do whatever the heck you want to do. Fun to take risks and travel and meet people that you wouldn't meet before and just put yourself out there and get butterflies again and flirting and I don't know. It's just fun. And just remember what's meant for you will find. So go live your life because I'm telling you, it's a lot of fun.
Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up.
Jesus, this woman's so-called independence is the anthem of the post-breakup delusion. She suddenly rediscovers herself after a failed relationship, but being independent now means casual flings, traveling, avoiding responsibility. It's like a Hallmark version of escapism. She claims to love herself, but her tone just screams overcompensation. Healing isn't about hopping from one thrill to the other, riding the carousel, see how many sausages you could take, whatever it is. It's about accountability. If you can't be happy in a relationship, then the problem just isn't the other person, it's also you. This isn't self-growth, it's an endless cycle of avoiding commitment. And the feminist movement has glamorized this behavior, promoting the short-term dopamine hits over meaningful connections.
All the times that I was doing bad in life were the times I was in a relationship. I believe that men bring no value to relationships. Quick disclaimer. Now, I will hold myself 100% accountable and responsible for allowing these men access. I feel I could have done a better job of pre-screening them. I could have done more to research their upbringing, criminal backgrounds, psychological backgrounds. I should have dug deep spiritually when considering a relationship with my exes. So I own my part 100% in allowing these men to have full access to me without me thoroughly researching and examining them and their upbringing and, everything that comes with that. That's how I got violated repeatedly. But now that we got that out the way, I really need to get this off my chest. All I hear is Black men telling Black women that they need to choose better when it comes to men. They blame us for our poor choices in men. So here's the thing. I can speak for myself when I say all the men that I've ever been in relationships with were all narcissists, some sociopaths for sure, especially the violent ones. Now, I feel that the reason that I chose what I chose was because of a familiar pattern. See, when a woman chooses boyfriends and husbands and baby fathers, and they're all toxic, back to back toxic, that is a familiar pattern. So what she needs to recognize is why is she choosing this type of man and who taught her the pattern. Okay, so when it comes to the Black woman, here's the real question. Who taught the Black woman how to choose the abusive, toxic Black man, the narcissistic Black man? That's the number one question. So the answer is it's mommy and daddy. So if she was raised in a single parent household, her mother raised her, and her mother was any type of abusive towards her, and daddy is absent and not in the picture, her mama is a narcissist. Her mama is jealous, evil, manipulative. It's like a Cinderella story. You remember how they treated Cinderella? The evil stepmother was nice to her sisters, but she bullied and punished Cinderella. If you grew up in that type of household with a single mother, then what's going to happen is when you move out from your mother and you start dating and dealing with men, you're going to attract narcissistic men because you have normalized and familiarized your mother's narcissistic behavior in the men that you're choosing. But see, nobody's taught the Black woman that. So it's a pattern. You're basically taking the patterns that you learned from your mama in your childhood and you're identifying it in the men that you're choosing romantically. But no one, again, I say this, I reiterate, no one is teaching the Black woman how to dismantle patterns of choosing abusive, toxic men and why we make these choices. But Black men are so quick to criticize and ridicule us for our choices. That's number one. Number two, when Black women get on here seeking advice and help, or I'll tell you this, when Black women get on here and they tell their stories of how they were tricked and manipulated and abused, here come the toxic Black men with the toxic podcast, the red pillars, again, with the misogynoir, the misogyny towards Black women, accusing us of making poor choices and you need help, you need to heal, who hurt you? That's all gaslighting, of course. So why is the Black woman shut down when she starts to voice and tell her story? She's entitled to tell her truth. She's entitled to talk about her pain, her domestic violence. It's triggering to the Black men because those same Black men that are telling us that we need to heal are the same Black men that are causing pain and destruction to Black women. These are the Black men that are creating broken homes in the Black community. These are the Black men that are causing division in the Black community.
So every man she's dated is a narcissist. I mean, go ahead, lady. Blame all your exes and toss in some armchair psychology for good measure. But here's the thing, and she admits she didn't vet them properly, but yet somehow she's still coming off as the victim. This victimhood mentality is just fueled by modern feminism teaching women to avoid accountability while projecting blame on the men. You know, this isn't about one ethnic group as she's trying to portray. It's about all walks of life. And if women are stuck in a toxic cycle, maybe it's time to focus on self-reflection rather than pointing fingers. And this bullshit about red pill men being the villains, we're just highlighting the reality you don't want to face. Toxic patterns aren't solved by blaming men, they're solved by breaking cycles and taking personal accountability. But I will give her props for pointing out about broken homes. Not going into a long tangent about it. Kids do learn what they see at home. If the home is broken, no dad's present, the most common outcome is a broken man or woman that's going to come from that.
Y'all, let me tell you what our boyfriend, Chad, said to me today. So he saw my TikTok post where I jokingly said that a couple days before I get my period, I get super baby fever. And I said that I'm going to see him this weekend after not seeing him for a while. And I'm concerned that I'm not going to be safe and make bad decisions. Now, I was joking. I mean, the feelings of baby fever are there because it's that time of the month just about, but I was joking. I'm not going to do anything stupid. So he has the audacity to text me and say, I'm not getting anybody pregnant without a ring on my finger. You mean to tell me you're not a fucking slut like most of these men are? You have standards? Impressive. I think our boyfriend is a pretty decent man. What do y'all think?
You're a damaged goods lady.
This is a comedy of contradictions. She's mocking her boyfriend for having standards because he doesn't want kids outside of marriage. I mean, let's unpack that. She's baffled by a man showing restraint and values. Very thing that these women cry that they want. Modern dating has conditioned women to expect promiscuity from men, and so when someone actually acts responsible, they seem strange, like an alien. And this mentality is why many relationships are built on shaky foundations and no one values commitment anymore. So guys, take note. If you're with someone who mocks your standards, she doesn't deserve you. Don't settle for anyone who belittles your principles, and stay strong and stick to what you believe in because it's rare and valuable.
Men are dumb.
Are they now?
And you can get them to do anything you want by using the following manipulation tactics.
Yes, use manipulation tactics, as that is often the first recourse of those individuals that actually have no personalities and bring nothing to the table to try to get someone involved in a relationship with them.
If he tells you he's not looking for anything serious with you, don't go like, oh yeah, no, me neither. Say you do. Just not with him.
And that will do what?
This will make him feel like he's not good enough for you. And he'll want to be better. And he'll start chasing you.
Right, because that's the best way to enter into a relationship. Having one person begging the other for their attention, thinking that they're not worthy.
When he asks you about a certain item, like a piece of jewelry or something, giggle about it. Don't give him a straight answer. This will make him think there's more to the story.
In other words, trying to make oneself sound more interesting than one actually is.
You can make him feel extra insecure by saying, don't ask questions you don't want the answers to.
The part they're not telling you is that that type of tactic will only work on individuals with no self-esteem and very little sense of self-worth.
Find a reason why the two of you cannot happen. Like a stupid one. Oh, we're in the same friend group, it really wouldn't be a good idea. Guaranteed he'll want it more.
If anyone, whether it be a man or a woman, is trying to make you feel purposefully insecure in the beginning stages of a relationship, that's a big red flag. Run.
Cut her loose, dude. She's a handful.
Lady J spitting some facts again. I mean, this clip's the pinnacle of manipulative nonsense. Manipulation isn't empowerment, it's a toxic behavior dressed up as cleverness. Teaching women to use mind games to control men only guarantees one thing, is that the relationship's doomed from the start. Real men don't chase games, they walk away. Modern feminism preaches this equality, but condones manipulation when it benefits women. So guys, the takeaway here is simple. If she's playing games, she's not worth your time. Respect yourself enough to walk away from anyone who thrives on making you feel insecure, because a healthy relationship is built on trust and mutual respect and not schemes straight out of a con artist's playbook. Well, guys, we've seen how the modern dating is a mess of manipulation, blame shifting, and victimhood. Feminism's social norms have glorified this independence and toxic games while demonizing accountability. Guys, the solution is clear. Value yourself, vet your partners, and don't tolerate disrespect or games or any of this bullshit. If traditional values still resonate with you, then consider looking abroad or just stay single, because your peace is priceless. Relationships should enhance your life and not drain it. So protect your energy and demand mutual respect. Well, it's the end of the video here today. If you like what you've seen, hit that like button, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Drop me a comment down below what you think, and I will catch you on the next one. Peace.